all it takes is one lone actor, one person who reads this stuff to act on what they have read. And whether it's a knife or acid, whatever it is, and these are things that are a genuine concern for me. It's one of the reasons why I won't bring my wife back to this country.
My darlings, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. Grab your tea because today we are going straight for the jugular. We're talking about how the once mighty Daily Telegraph, a paper that used to pride itself on gravitas and sobriety, has transformed into the Daily Harrygraph, a gossip-drenched spectacle obsessed with one man. Prince Harry. Yes, you heard me right. The paper that once covered world wars, the Suez Crisis and the shifting tides of geopolitics is now doing playground dances. Literally, their latest front page? The truth behind Harry's Hokey Cokey. Hokey Cokey, can you imagine? This is what Britain's serious press has been reduced to. In, out, shake it all about. Journalism with the depth of a puddle after summer rain. It's embarrassing, it's juvenile, and it's telling. Now let's dig deeper, because this isn't just lazy writing. It's a window into something much darker. The establishment's obsession with punishing Harry for daring to leave the fold. They don't care about Nigeria, Colombia, or his charity work. They care that he chose therapy over tradition. They care that he chose freedom over palace walls. They care that he chose Meghan over monarchy. And for that, the punishment must be relentless. Once the Telegraph's coverage of Prince Harry was affectionate. He was the cheeky soldier, the relatable royal. Reports focused on his service, charity work and public role. But when Harry chose a new path, marrying outside tradition and stepping back from royal duty, the narrative flipped overnight. The hero became the villain, the war hero, a traitor. The Harrygraph found a profitable new character, the rebellious, controversial Harry. Complexity was abandoned for a simple, dramatic storyline. Every action was scrutinized, every word twisted. The coverage became relentless, painting him as a pariah. Journalism gave way to pantomime, with Harry as the perfect villain. The real man is lost beneath layers of manufactured outrage. The Telegraph's commentary on Harry and Meghan echoes a bygone era, guided by unspoken rules of class and tradition. Criticism is laced with colonial condescension and a demand to know one's place. Harry's real crime was breaking the code, airing family grievances in public. Meghan, as an outsider, faces even harsher scrutiny, her confidence framed as arrogance and her ambition as calculation. The narrative relies on tired tropes, judging her against unwritten, culturally specific rules. This fixation reveals anxieties about a changing Britain, clinging to a fixed social order. The royal saga is a proxy war for the nation's soul, fought over class, race and tradition. If you relied on the Harrygraph, you'd think Harry and Meghan do nothing but seek attention. In reality, their Archewell Foundation supports mental health, online safety and global aid. Their charitable work is what royals are meant to do, yet the Telegraph frames it with suspicion. Donations are called stunts, speeches dismissed as lectures. They're criticised for leaving public duty, then attacked for serving the public in their own way. It's a catch-22. Their good deeds are always twisted into self-interest. The focus is on performance, not substance. The public is left with a warped picture, the truth lost in a hall of distorting mirrors. The media's obsession with Harry and Meghan is a mirror for Britain's anxieties and identity crisis. The story reveals a nation torn between nostalgia and the future, tradition and change. Defending the monarchy becomes a defence of the old order, while Harry's departure is seen as betrayal. Meghan's treatment exposes discomfort with race and modernity, resistance to a more diverse monarchy. The narrative taps into fears of outsiders and a changing Britain. Ultimately, this saga is a national Rorschach test. What you see depends on your views of tradition, class and change. The real story isn't about them, it's about us. Journalism's sacred duty is to pursue truth, context, nuance and fairness, But in the chase for clicks, this duty is sacrificed. Sensationalism rules. Headlines provoke outrage, not understanding. The Harry and Meghan story is perfect clickbait, emotion, conflict, celebrity. Complexity is stripped away, replaced by exaggeration and speculation. False reports are quietly corrected after the outrage has spread. Readers are conditioned to expect simple heroes and villains. Honest commentary is lost, replaced by polemics and tribalism. Writers become participants, fanning controversy for engagement. The messy human truth is an obstacle to a good story, and clickbait always wins. While the Harrygraph obsesses over royal drama, splashing every minor detail across its front pages and fueling endless speculation, the world outside those glossy covers keeps moving, often unnoticed. The world spins on. Wars rage in distant lands, economic crises threaten livelihoods, and climate change accelerates, reshaping our future. These are the stories that truly shape our lives, yet they're often buried beneath the noise. Real news is sidelined for the latest rumour from Montecito, as headlines about global events are pushed aside in favour of celebrity intrigue and royal gossip. We're distracted, offered candy floss instead of bread, enticed by sweet, empty stories that fill us up but leave us hungry for substance. But we, the readers, are not powerless. Our choices matter, and our attention is valuable currency in the media marketplace. Every click on clickbait is a vote for more of the same, encouraging media outlets to keep serving up the shallow and the sensational. We can choose to seek out thoughtful journalism, to read deeply, and to demand more from our media, stories that inform, challenge, and inspire us. Let's reward substance over sensation, complexity over caricature, and support reporting that digs beneath the surface to reveal the truth. Let's look up from the royal rabbit hole and engage with the wider world, because what happens beyond the palace gates affects us all. Journalists should guide us, not distract us, shining a light on what matters most and holding power to account. The challenges we face, climate disasters, political upheaval, economic uncertainty, are too great for endless celebrity distraction. We need real reporting now more than ever. It's time for a more serious conversation, and a press that serves the public interest, not just our curiosity about the famous and the royal. The real story of our time is waiting. Let's start reading it, and together demand a media that reflects the world as it truly is. This is what a media midlife crisis looks like. The Telegraph wants to be authoritative, but it's writing about Harry like he's a contestant on Strictly Come Dancing. It wants to critique the monarchy, but it's too trapped within the system to do anything but lob petty snipes from behind a curtain of anonymous sources. It's trying to be cool, to be relevant, to be viral, but it's just showing us its desperation. So they twirl themselves into irrelevance, one shaking, shimming headline at a time. They're so busy analysing the dance steps they've forgotten the music has stopped for them. It wants to critique, but only through anonymous whispers and petty digs. It wants gravitas, but it delivers gossip, and the cost? Its credibility, its integrity, its dignity. And here's the kicker. Harry and Meghan don't need them. They don't need approval from Fleet Street. They don't need validation from royal courtiers. Their power is self-made, their reach is global, and their story resonates precisely because it challenges everything the establishment holds sacred. Therapy over tradition, equality over hierarchy, truth over spin. That's the revolution, that's the legacy.